What's up, motherfucker? Mask on, 'cause I'm up in Detroit. Because I somehow flew out of Fort Myers, which is probably a 25-minute flight to Miami. So I flew out of there at 7 o'clock last night on Friday. Went to Charlotte, all the way up to Detroit. So I'm damn near in Canada. Just to fly back down to Miami in about an hour or so here, maybe an hour and a half. So I just sit here in the airport. But I got in at 12:30, boarding's at 5:30. What's the point of getting a motel room? So you see my nose is all fucked up. Asshole. Cracked me in the ear with a beer bottle. I think some of the glass got in my nose. So anyway, when I'm up early, or had to stay up, I do my morning motivation and inspiration. And what I want to talk about today, real quick, while I'm walking through the airport, trying to find my gate, is what the fuck happened in 2020? Because I was listening to Trump's interview today, and I'm skeptical of anybody in politics in general. From the DC area, my grandfather was a major labor leader, heavily involved in politics. And what you start to realize is not much changes in DC no matter who's in there, because there's no opportunity to do so. Because the same people still run that cesspool. So I was listening to him, and I ignored the whole election because I was just focusing on myself, getting my business healthy, having a tough year for small business, working through where I want to live, which is Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. I know that now. What do I want to do at 48, second half of my life? I was listening to him, and he said this: wherever this corona thing came from, was it from Wuhan, China? Was it on purpose? Did they just fuck up? I find it awful suspicious that one of the major things, and here's the crazy thing, I was just listening to a lady named Katrina Campins, who was actually on The Apprentice the first season. I remember because I watched it. And she's a real estate agent in the Miami area. I started watching something. I think I saw on Instagram or something. I was like, oh, I remember that lady. But she's a big Trump supporter. Really got into it. She knows the guy. He's retweeted her. So I was listening to her. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, and she said this. She said the Republican Party has become the party of the working class. And I'd have to say, that's probably bullshit in general. But when Trump was in there, a lot of middle class, or I don't want to call it middle class, I don't believe there's a middle class, a lot of working class people like the guy for whatever reason, okay, right, wrong, or different. And I think Probably more than likely, on most things, as strange as it sounds, my democratically socialist grandfather, who was that because he thought everybody was fucking workers over, and a billionaire, actually agree nowadays on a lot more than people would think, okay? Because the biggest problem we got, for whatever reason, and you can get into all kinds of theories, is everybody is fucking us on trade. We don't make anything anymore as a country. And even if we do, we can't sell it anywhere but here. But yet these motherfuckers, China, Germany, he was saying Canada's fucking us. I know Mexico's fucking us, all that NAFTA shit, okay? Which the unions used to oppose that shit. And then there was a change in the FLCIO, the service unions. And then they started, instead of, unions were traditionally anti-immigrant because immigrants would come in and just work for next to nothing and undercut wages. Right, wrong, or indifferent. Okay, I'm just outlining thought process here. So when it's all said and done, Trump comes in, and he has videos going back 30 years ago where he says, we're getting fucked. And he was talking about China. It's criminal what they're letting them do, talking about China. And it's funny, I'm sitting in an airport, probably about, 20 years ago, damn close to it. Yeah, at least 20 years ago, I worked in the airport for a while, between teaching stints. And I noticed, it was a construction company. I had to supervise the guys doing construction work. So I had access anywhere in the airport almost. I had to go through some sort of security clearance. And I started noticing everything was coming in from China. Like, what the fuck? Like every package said China on it. They've been fucking us for years. Everybody's been fucking us for years. Now, who controls that? Multinational corporations. Whoever controls that shit. They'll figure it out. I don't know. But I'm going to state this. I'm going to give old Trump the benefit of the doubt. Because he was fixing a lot of shit. The economy was streaming along. Unemployment was next to fucking nothing. Like literally, nobody dispute this shit. He's hammering out new trade agreements. And then out of nowhere comes this fucking virus. Could that be a coincidence? I'm calling bullshit. Either it's fucking bullshit, it's just the flu, or a bad strain of the flu, okay? Or whatever it is, China created a motherfucking purpose to fuck over the entire world. Especially here, Western civilization. I don't know. Who knows? It's just like, they shut down the entire, and you know, and I asked a guy who I saw in the airport down in Southwest Florida who showed me a picture of him and fucking Trump. Trump was president. He knew shit about powerful people. And shit that I knew because my grandfather told me. Like, this dude he's a fucking heavy rich dude. And he was kind of talking to me about a lot of this stuff. It's strange why these things come up. And I said, do you think the powers that be, and I'm not talking parties or any of this shit, okay? Powers that be are people that want to fuck over America and favor the rest of the world. Do you think they concocted this bullshit and then right after it, all the racial tension, just to get his ass out of there? Because there is 0% chance that Trump loses that election if coronavirus never happened. The number one issue people vote on always is the economy. And there's no way it could have been fucked up so bad in 6 months. Like it was fucking April when this shit happened. 6 months from a motherfucking election. 6 months from a motherfucking election. There's no way it could have crumbled that fast. Shut down the entire fucking economy. You can't go to work. You can't do your business. And then right in the middle of it, guy gets killed. There's been plenty of people killed by police. Like I'm not in favor of the police. I'm not a big law and order quote guy. One of my issues with Trump, and it's wrong. It's fucked up what happened to that dude. But it's happened. Never caused massive fucking riots, toppling statues and shit. Why now? Why then? It was the craziest motherfucking year. And then all of a sudden, once they declare Biden's president, all of a sudden there's a fucking vaccination. Things mostly open up. Shit. That was cleared up in January 20th, right around then. February, March, April. Most of the country's mostly open, vaccinated. By August, there'll be no restrictions fucking anywhere. You won't have to wear a mask. You won't have to do shit. And there's no more toppling statues and rioting and shit. Interesting. And I'll credit the Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort, who brought this up. And I was like, whenever there's some crazy shit going on, okay, you just figure the motherfuckers running the world are just fucking out for themselves and using fucking underling motherfuckers to do it. Why all this shit? Two fucking impeachments? I'm going to have to say I'm 51 or better more percent sure that the guy just couldn't believe what the fuck's going on with us getting fucked by China, Germany, Canada. And the one thing that matters, the ability to fucking produce commerce, to trade. Fucked. What did he say? Germany. We pay for their defense, but they fucking trade with Russia, who we're supposedly protecting them from. What the fuck is that? Fuck them motherfuckers. Pay for your own motherfucking defense, bitch. Crazy. And people wonder why there's no high-paid jobs anymore. Because they don't build anything. Service jobs are shit. What are you going to work at Walmart? Everybody's going to work at fucking Walmart, fucking Amazon. So we're headed. And it's true. The manufacturing jobs are starting to come back. And then whoosh, COVID. Whoosh, racial tensions. Whoosh, crazy shit with the election. Fucking dynamiting people on fucking social media. If they say the slightest thing that may offend somebody, canceling their account. Crazy. I'm going to say this, and most of y'all are going to think I'm fucking asinine. My grandfather told fucking presidents and powerful people what to do. He had charisma, according to the only guy left in his union that he was international president of. that he fucking hired that's in the leadership there now. Charisma, singular focus and purpose, and fucking balls. I got it in spades, born with it. Dude recognized it. I'm gonna have to fucking run for motherfucking president. And no offense to Trump, there will not be any of this fucking trying to get along shit. Make deals with fucking scumbags up there. Career fucking bureaucrats. It's not even the career politicians, it's the career bureaucrats. It's fucking people that suck the tit of the government for their fucking job. More money's pissed away. People talk about Wall Street, corruption. The biggest corrupted fucking shit on the planet is a fucking military industrial complex. Kennedy came against that shit. That's some power. There will be no fucking around. Go in there and clean this shit up. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Get out. I'm gonna impeach you. Try me, motherfucker. Try me, motherfucker. You're fired. Get the fuck out. Press calling you, fucking dickhead. Don't care. Fuck off. Corona, not shutting it down. Fuck you. Not shutting it down. Don't give a fuck. I don't care how many people die. I'm not shutting down the whole economy. Just not going to do it. Quarantine the old people that died. It was mostly old people. Not fucking shutting the whole economy down for nothing. I'm a severe motherfucker. Sitting here thinking about this shit. Headed to Miami, South Florida. I know that's where I'm supposed to be. Just know it in my gut. Got an idea of a female that would seem to be perfect. Fits everything in my list I've had for years. And it's funny this shit comes up, dude. Because you never know what God's going to call you to do. This shit with the nose and the ear, fucking demonic. Whenever something insane like that happens, when somebody just out of the blue for no reason fucking snaps, tries to cut your fucking ear off with a beer bottle. Demonic. That means something good's at the other end of that. So, I gotta roll.